Oh, oh no. Oh my goodness, I almost forgot Miss Caroline. I had to add her. She was still in the cupboard. How could I have forgotten her? She's my beauty, my favorite. It's a conversation. We're sitting here talking about our doll collection with one another and enjoying the hobby together, and it's just as simple as that. Hello my cherished friends, my name is Cheryl. Welcome back to my channel, and today I am doing the 2024 AGtube New Year's tag. Finally, I'm a little bit late. I was tagged by Displain, and many of you have done this tag, and I was planning to do it, but I have been procrastinating a little bit. So here I am. I'm just setting up some dolls right now, so I'll be back in a minute to answer the questions. Wow, that took a while. I'm all heated up now. So the dolls are all set up and there they are. Now I seem to be blocking their light, or is it Felicity blocking their light? I only have Felicity here because she has a stand and she can stand here and in the foreground while we talk about everything. Okay, so I'm back. These are almost all of my 18-inch dolls. The only ones that are missing are Cinderella, Ariel, and Shimmering Silver. And I just didn't want to bring them down. They're on the top shelf in my doll room office, and I just left them there. They look perfect where they are. And I don't think I could have fit them on the couch anyways. So in honor of Blaine from Displain, who tagged me for this video, I wanted to do a video kind of in his format with the dolls all in the background, one or two on the table, and I've got a big table in front of me. So I'm not showing dolls like he does, but I just wanted to have them all here, present and accounted for while we go over the AGtube New Year's tag. So I'm just going to try and do this. I wrote down a few notes, but I'm going to do a lot of it off the top of my head, and I'll add some helpful screens hopefully in between to make it all make sense. But how is everybody doing? Happy New Year. And a new year with dolls, and I'm really excited. I've been trying to do a no by January, and so I haven't bought any dolls yet, and I don't intend to this month. Next month is a different story because it's my birthday month and Valentine's, and so there's that. Anyways, I've got the questions here from the tag, and I'm just going to try and do them quickly. Last year I did the format of doing a nice a screen for every question, and it was a lot of work. Actually, I really admire those of you that do it that way, because making each screen and typing it all out and making a nice graphic to go with it is actually a lot of work. And I prefer actually this style of just sitting down and talking and filming myself. It's a little bit easier, and we can just have a conversation. So let me try and go through these. I might have to pause if I get stuck on any of these questions, but I promise I will come back and we'll try and make this quick. The first thing I wanted to just say or answer, it's not one of the questions, but I haven't said this in a long time, is that why am I doing this? Why am I doing this YouTube channel about dolls? And my main answer, my why, I guess you could say, is for legacy. I wanted to have a way to show who I am, my personality, and what I love to do and my hobbies, to leave something for my son and his fiance and my family members one day when I'm gone. I mean, I'm not that old, but I'm going to be 61 on my next birthday. And so we're getting up there, and I have to think about these things. I have lost some family members in my life now at this age, as many of us have, and the most recent was my father about 2.5 years ago. And that's basically when I started my channel, was after he had passed away. I realized I wanted to be remembered. I didn't want to just be forgotten when I'm gone. And my dad was a very quiet, private person, and I have lots of wonderful memories of him, but there wasn't a lot left that I could, as far as, there's some pictures, of course, but no video or what shall I say? There's different ways of leaving legacies for the family. Like I say, we have lots of wonderful memories of my dad, and I loved him dearly, but his passing did make me think about things, and it made me think about what did I want to be remembered for. And so, as silly as it is, I guess being a doll collector, but also helping and empowering other collectors and people that may feel uncomfortable with their hobby, or may feel shy or embarrassed, or feel that it's not the right thing to do, or it's a waste of money, or all these negative things that we tell ourselves when we're doing this hobby, including myself every day. But there are a lot of good reasons to collect dolls, and we can do a whole other video on that. In fact, I have done one on that, the benefits of doll collecting, so you can look back on my channel for that one. But for today, I just wanted to tell you my main why for doing this channel was for legacy for my family, and then also to make friends with all of you and share my passion for dolls. So that being said, I'll move on to the questions here. And this was originally started by Alley Cat Loves AG, who I don't think has an active channel right now, but it was carried on by a lot of the other YouTubers, including AG Takes Over and all of you. There have been so many, and I'm going to have to go through my list of names of channels once I film this. But let's just get started, and then I'll fill in the blanks as I go along, okay? So question number 1, how many subscribers did you gain this year? So I gained 753 subscribers. So thank you very much, everyone who tuned in and became a new subscriber to my channel. I feel very fortunate and blessed that you come back to see my videos, and that you subscribed, and that you want to come back. So I really appreciate that. That is up from last year, which was 552. So I'm very grateful that I'm getting some channel growth. So thank you. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Question number 2, how many videos did you upload this year? Sorry, my glasses keep slipping off this light is hot, and when I perspire, the glasses slip down. So I just got my hair cut, and it's kind of bugging me because it's flat, and anyway, it's not done the way I usually do it. So if I'm fidgety, that's why I'm not in my comfort zone. And plus I'm in a new set here. So I feel like I should put Felicity down so that you can see some of the other girls behind me. So I'm going to do that. Sorry, Felicity, you had your moment to shine. So we'll just let you Look at all my girls back there. I should count them. I think it's around 130, but I'm not sure. All right, so which question were we at here? How many videos did you upload this year? 103. So 58 were long form videos and 45 were shorts. Comparing that to last year, my total was 121 versus 103 total this year. Last year was 121, but I did do more shorts last year. I did 51 long form and 70 shorts. This year I did 58 long form and 45 shorts. So I think I did more shorts last year because I was trying to grow to 1,000 to become monetized. And that was a really great way to attract more viewers to the channel and subscribers. However, I started waning off on the shorts just because I really want to attract viewers that are going to be long form content watchers, and oftentimes oftentimes shorts viewers are a different kind of audience, and they come for the quick fix and then they're gone and they don't always come back to your channel again. So it kind of disrupts the numbers a little bit, skews the numbers for your channel growth, and I wanted to have a more accurate channel growth representation. And I thought I'll just, now that I've got my monetization, which I'm very grateful for, we'll talk about that later, I thought I'll just go less on the shorts and just continue the long form videos, which are my favorite to do, and I like it when people tune in and sit and watch it like a TV program. So yeah, so that is my numbers for question number 2. Number 3, what is your most viewed video of the year? And so that one, so I'm sure a lot of you know by now, I don't just collect American Girl, I do collect other doll lines as well. You can see an Our Generation girl there, and there's some Maple Lee girls back there. And I also collect antique dolls, a few baby dolls, but not that much, 16-inch Robert Tonner dolls and Jean fashion dolls, lots of other kinds. So I'm going to try and cater this to American Girl for this video. However, my most watched video on my channel last year was how on earth did I get this amazing dollhouse into my house? So if you saw my recent video, of all of my dolls video, I did show my Victorian doll's house upstairs in my office in my doll room. So that's what that's about, and it was a very popular video and still is. So that was my most viewed. Last year was my story of Build Lily, also not American Girl related, but it was a very popular video. So that is answer to number 3. I probably should have, I might go back and insert it later, what was my most viewed American Girl doll video. So I'm sorry I don't have that answer for you. Maybe I'll slip that in when I'm editing. Okay, so 4, name 3 AGtubers you subscribed to this year. This is hard to just say 3 because there are quite a few that I subscribe to that I really like. And I'm probably not even going to have them all named here. But again, I'm going to insert a list of my channels that I've subscribed to that I enjoy very much. And but I'll name a few here just because I do have some jotted down. Nettie's Dolls has a large and very beautiful doll collection. Lots of American Girl, a lot of Our Generation and Maple Lee. And not only that, she's a great storyteller. I just love tuning into her videos and sitting down and just listening to the stories she has to tell. I remember the Halloween story she was telling about, she had some ghosty stories, and I was just captivated. So that's one thing I love about Nettie. And she's also very creative with her filming. She sometimes even films outside and makes a little setup of what she's showing outside, even a doll with her feet in the snow. So I think that's really cool too. I'm really enjoying Nettie's channel, and I hope that you'll tune in to her. Now, Stylist Studio Dolls, she has a fashion design background, so I really appreciate her aesthetic, how she designs clothes for her dolls and how she creates outfits with the different pieces that she makes. She even does some crocheting. She did some little bikinis and did some mixing and matching with those on her channel, which was really cute. She was very involved in the color wheel videos that Christy from AG Takes Over initiated, and a lot of others in the community were participating in that. And she's got very beautiful doll photography. All of the pictures she takes of her dolls are gorgeous. So that's Stylist Studio Dolls. You'll have to check her out. AG Bethany, she shares her love of dolls with her little 2-year-old daughter. She's got an amazing AG doll house. She's got all the rooms decked out and it's really big and beautiful and amazing. She's just recently added Corinne's bedroom to that setup and her daughter really loved that. And she was also very active in the Color Wheel series and I enjoyed a lot of the videos that she did showing all the different colors and all the outfits that she put together for that. Next is All Dolled Up. She's got beautifully displayed collections. She's got a lovely home and she always displays her box openings on her beautiful dining room table, I think it is, with lots of natural light coming in. So it always looks very brightly lit and nice. She always has great ideas for her videos. Like she really creative. Like she picked a theme when the Olympics were on, the Winter Olympics, and she tried to dress, well, she successfully dressed all of her dolls as her favorite athletes from the Olympics, which I just thought was so creative and very, very fun to watch. And she's got a very sweet and easygoing personality, and I really like her voice too. So I'm looking forward to when she comes back. I think she's taking a little bit of a break right now, but we miss you and we look forward to you coming back. So that is All Dolled Up. The other channel I wanted to mention was Sews for Dolls. So I've recently discovered this channel. I think the first one I watched was the Barbie opening. She also does amazing reviews of Our Generation, and recently I saw some for Paradise Galleries dolls, which interested me because I do like baby dolls. I don't have that many. I have, I think, 3 in my collection, but I enjoyed seeing her reviews of those dolls as well. So I feel like I'm a kindred spirit with her. Now, Diz Blaine, wow, he's really come a long way. We all love Diz Blaine. His sets are so aesthetically pleasing to look at. His dolls, the way he dresses them up, absolutely perfectly. His sense of style and fashion is impeccable. He's got some really great play sets too that he shows off. And when you're lucky enough to see one of those in his videos, he shows them all in detail, and then he shows them how he has them displayed in his apartment, and they're just really, really good. He does a lot of customizing too, eye swaps and wig swaps, and he's always trying to make the perfect character, sometimes based on people that he knows, and sometimes made up characters, and he's got stories for all his dolls. We all know he's a lover of Tiana. That's what got him started on American Girl collecting. So he's got a really large collection of Claudie molds and Tiana dolls. But overall, he's a great storyteller, and I think we all tune in for that. We just love listening to his wonderful stories. So way to go, Diz Blaine. American Girl Films is such a sweet and gentle soul. That's Bailey. We all love Bailey. She doesn't have a huge collection, but the ones that she has are very special to her, and they're always dressed so cutely and sweetly. And she even did a dressing her dolls video. She talked her husband into doing it with her one time, and that was really fun to watch. I guess he wasn't going willingly, but she talked him into it, and it was really entertaining. And she shares her hobby with her nieces as well, and often sets dolls aside for them and spends time with her nieces and sharing the hobby with them. So I really enjoy that channel. The last one I'm going to talk about is Outspoken Journey. I recently discovered this channel. I just find her so warm and friendly. She loves Addie dolls, and I think the Claudie unboxing was the first one I watched on her channel, and I was immediately hooked because I love Claudie as well. She loves to discover and explore new doll brands like Maple Lee and Robert Tonner, Positively Perfect. She always shows brands I've never heard of before, so I really appreciate that because she's teaching us about other brands of dolls, and she really supports the diversity in doll collecting. So that's why she's often just exploring other brands to see what she can find in the 18-inch dolls and in diversity, and showing different skin tone dolls and such. And she just has a very chill vibe, and I just feel this like warm hug when I watch her channel. So I hope that you'll tune into all of these channels and enjoy them along with me. Of course, there are more than this on my list, and I'm sorry I didn't have time to include all of you, but these are the ones that I decided to just share today. So there you go. Question number 5. What was your biggest AGtube accomplishment in 2024? And I would say being consistent and then becoming monetized. That was a goal of mine, even though you don't really make much money doing this just with the AdSense. But it is nice to have just a little bit of extra to put towards things that you need for your channel and buying dolls and things like that. So I'm not going to complain about making a little bit of extra money, but becoming monetized was a wonderful goal that I achieved. I was very happy to get to that point. So that was, I guess, my biggest accomplishment for last year. So thank you everybody for helping me get to that goal. Question number 6, what was your favorite video this year? And most people have been answering this as favorite video that they've done personally. So I'll stick with that theme. In a later video, I might start mentioning my favorite videos of other creators. That would be a great video, actually. Yeah, I'm going to think about doing that. So my favorite one that I filmed myself on my channel was AG Fashion Week. That was the one hosted by AG Takes Over. Christy hosted that and got us all involved in Fashion Week. And I just loved that theme. And I had lots of fun putting together my fashion show of my dolls. And I set it to music and did a little bit of semi stop motion, and it was just really fun. And I enjoy watching that video to this day. So it's a fun one. If you want to go back and watch AG Fashion Week, it's on my channel. And then AG Takes Over, Christy has actually a playlist of all the AG Fashion Week videos of all the creators, which I really appreciated her doing that. So yeah, so that's my answer to question number 6. Question 7, what is your AGtube goal for 2024? And let's see, last year I said was to make better quality videos and content. And I hope that I'm slowly improving. I'm trying to have better content with showing more of my dolls and having better lighting and such. Things like that. So, but this year, what I would like to do, I want to finally do a doll giveaway, because I promised that at 1,000 subscribers, and I just haven't done it yet. I'm sorry, guys. I do want to do it, but I have been waiting for the right doll to come along, and I know I keep saying that, but the ones that come into my home, I just fall in love with, and then I never want to get rid of them. So I've had a hard time deciding what doll I want to do for a giveaway, because I don't want it to be something that I want to just throw away. I want it to be a cool doll that everybody's going to love too, right? And that I don't love too much that I'm willing to give it away. So that's tough. That's a tough call. So I will find it. It's going to happen, but the right doll will come along, and then I will do a giveaway to thank everybody for subscribing to my channel and helping me get to 1,000 subscribers. And then another thing that I would like to do, one of my goals for my channel, and I'm going to have to work on this a little bit, but offering more doll education. As I learn about dolls, I want to share what I learn about them with you. And so I do need to pay a little bit more attention to all the smaller details of the different brands and the different designers, and all the details of AG with the face sculpts and knowing the skin tones, and just little things that not everybody knows, so that when you come to my channel, you might actually learn something. So that is one of my goals for this coming year. So don't hold me to it, but I'm going to try really hard to offer some more doll education. Okay, so question number 8. What is your next YouTube purchase going to be? Now, traditionally in this question, people are usually thinking about gear to make YouTube videos, cameras, phones, tripods, lighting, microphones, all that sort of stuff. So last year I did add some lighting, a ring light, which actually wasn't very good. The ring lights are not you always see the reflections and things, and they don't actually offer that bright of a light either. So I did purchase recently a softbox light, which I have here today. I think ideally you want to have two, one from each direction, but I wanted to just start with one, and I'm really liking it. It really does brighten up the scene. So let me know if you think it's good. I've been, sorry, my paper's in the way. I'm not even watching myself right now. So yeah, I've added a light. I tried a microphone, a lavalier microphone, and I thought that I liked it, but then one of my viewers actually commented, and I didn't realize this, that I guess the one that I got, when you attach it to the phone, it didn't record in stereo. So it sounded fine on just the TV or the computer, but anybody who was listening to it with headphones could only hear from one side, which I would have found super irritating if it was me listening. So I really appreciate that viewer who just made that little comment and helped me out with that, because I would have continued using it and having crappy sound. So that would probably be the only thing I would upgrade this year, is to find a proper microphone that gives you the stereo sound. So other than that, I think I'm fine filming with my camera. I've got my lighting and everything. So yeah, just a better microphone is probably the only purchase I plan to make in 2024. So that was question 8. Question 9, what will your next doll be? So last year on this question, I had answered Emily and Courtney, because I was trying to finish my historical girls collection, and then also the Hoffman twins. So I did manage to get Emily. She's back there in a snowsuit somewhere up there somewhere. And I did get Courtney as well. And I did a video on that with Adam when we found Courtney, when we were having a birthday tea with him. That was a really fun day and a fun video to film. I still do not have the Hoffman twins though. So that's probably who I'll get this year, but I'm not in a rush, just because they are newer additions to the historical girls. I feel like they'll be around for a while, and I am trying to not purchase as much. If I do, I might just get Isabel at first and then get Nikki later, because Isabel is my favorite of the two. I just think her eyes are just so stunning. And then I'm also really interested in the Maple Lee dolls now, and also I'm learning a bit about Our Generation, which are more affordable but also very cute 18-inch doll. So you'll be seeing more videos about those two brands on my channel as well. So if I'm buying new dolls, you might see a few more of those coming into my home. So question number 10, what is the biggest AGtube lesson you've learned in 2024? I've thought about this question a little bit, and I may have more than one answer to this. Last year's answer was not to be afraid to be my authentic self. In the beginning, it was very difficult. I was very shy and awkward and not comfortable speaking to a camera, and all those things that we are in the beginning. And as time went by, I became more comfortable, of course, but it's natural to compare ourselves to others and look at how other people speak and present and look, and all those things that can make us insecure. And you just have to get over that and be yourself. And that's what I've done. And I am me, and I can't be any different. So I'm authentic. What you see is what you get. And so that was one thing that I learned last year. This year, I would say, let's see. Let me think about this for a minute. Biggest AG lesson. It's similar to that. I guess not worrying so much about what everybody is going to think, and just doing what you feel is something that you enjoy and you think other people would enjoy, and just sticking to it and being presenting what you love and what you would love to watch, and just not worrying about what other people think. That would be one thing. And then another lesson You don't have to be perfect. We might fumble with our dolls, we might make mistakes with our editing, we might misspeak even and have to correct ourselves. All those things are fine. The trend in YouTube, from what I'm hearing now, is that the types of videos that are getting really popular are the more natural, just a day in the life of, this is what I'm doing. Just natural videos where people aren't putting a lot of production into it, not a lot of fancy, what is the word I'm looking for? Not a lot of fancy transitions or special effects or scene changes. You can change your scene just by moving around and moving a doll around. You don't have to do all these fancy post-editing things. So although those things are really fun and I enjoy doing them too, they do take a lot of work and they're not necessary. Sometimes people just want to, I've had a few comments recently from people who have, thank you, mentioned me in this tag of my channel, saying that it's like just sitting and talking with someone, and that's what I want to have. It's like, and some of you are like that too. The other YouTubers in this tag are just, it's a conversation. We're sitting here talking about our doll collection with one another and enjoying the hobby together, and it's just as simple as that. So I guess that's what my other lesson is for question 10, is just that. And I'm enjoying my channel. I'm enjoying getting to know a lot of you, and I'm really excited for the new viewers who are coming along and commenting. And even if you don't have a channel of your own, I still really appreciate, and I will always respond to your comments and questions. And I enjoy hearing about your doll collections, even if you don't have a channel. If you just want to type in the comment what dolls you're collecting, some of you have been doing that, and I really enjoy hearing about your collections and imagining them. I wish there was a way that viewers could actually insert pictures. I know there's lots of other social media platforms where you can do that, but I mainly go on YouTube, and I watch YouTube, and I use YouTube as my main social platform. I am on Instagram as well, but I don't go there as often, and Facebook, again, not as often. But I wish they had some way on YouTube for viewers, when they comment, to add pictures of their collections, because I would love to see that. I think that would be really cool. So I think that I've gotten through all of the questions. That was one thing, mentioning the Instagram and the Facebook, and I guess it's part of my answer for question 10. What is the biggest AG lesson you've learned? That is another one that I forgot to mention, is not spreading yourself so thin over so many platforms, having Instagram, AGtube and Facebook, and there are many more. It's very difficult to get lost in all of the talk and the shuffle of the different platforms. And if you want to have success on your channel, I think it's a really good idea to focus on one platform and just put all your energies there. That's what I found to be successful for me anyways. If I'm successful, I hope that I am. I know I'm still a small channel and I'm growing very slowly, but I hope to grow and gradually have more viewers in the future. So thank you for joining me in this video. My leg is going to sleep. Displain, how do you do this? How do you sit on the floor in front of your table and film for hours and hours? Don't your legs go to sleep? Oh my gosh, my leg is totally asleep and numb right now. So I hope you liked seeing all my dolls here. Maybe I'll get out of the way and pick up my camera and do some pictures of all the dolls so that you can see them. Again, you've seen my collection before, but I really love it when like Sophia from Just Dream Studios, she shows her collection often, and so does Disblain for that matter. But he also always has they always have a different story to tell about the dolls, or they're in a different configuration, or they have a different outfit on, or they're paired shown in a different scene. AGTV for Life always has her, I hope I said that channel right, she always has her dolls in different setups in her dollhouse and different scenes, and with different accessories and little things that she's made with little labels. She's made all the food and the beverages, and she has a lot of accessories for her dolls. So I just love seeing all that different all the different ways we show off our dolls. But what I was saying is, I think it's okay to continue to show our dolls over and over again, because it's fun to get to know the person, the YouTuber, but also our collections. And so I hope that you'll enjoy getting to know the dolls that I have in my collection and getting to know me more. I'm enjoying getting to know you more. And I think I'm going to wrap that up for today. Happy New Year to all of you. Enjoy your doll collecting, and I look forward to seeing all of your channels and all of your dolls and all of your comments. I hope to see you again really soon. Bye-bye. There's all my girls. Everybody's there except for Cinderella, Ariel, and Shimmering Silver. Oh my goodness, I almost forgot Miss Caroline. I had to add her. She was still in the cupboard. How could I have forgotten her? She's my beauty, my favorite. And then my other Caroline is up here. The one I gave a haircut. She still needs a bit of work.